Hi guys, Zangiefsgym here. I'm Timothy, and today I'm going to be covering 0.16 in my How to Fight Menat with Zangief series. So let's see, let's get loaded up here, and we will do this. Let's take the battle outfit today. Sounds good. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So today is 0.16, and I'll be talking about the jumping Menats jumping medium punch with and without the crystal ball. Now again, on frame data with the jumps here, guys, there isn't really a lot of frame data, because once you jump, all bets are off. There's no consistent flow of frame data. But all there is on here is the what happens in the air when they do these attacks. So jumping medium punch with the crystal ball is 8 startup frames, and without the crystal ball is 6 startup frames. So 8 and 6. So it's a little bit slower, and we're used to that as we've been going through Menat, so we know that that's what tends to happen. Yeah, so I figured out yesterday when I did video, I don't know, 0.14, I think. Anyway, I noticed this in here. So what they do is they allow this on or off. So when you have a bunch of things set up for playback and you turn them all on, you won't get the little box in the middle of the screen that tells you what move she's going to do next. See, it used to tell you like recording 1 or recording 4, recording 2, etc., etc. And then when you played, you'd be like, oh, I know she's doing number 2, I know that's the soul spear, so I know how to block against that. But see, with this off, you will not be able to know what attack she's doing next. So that's pretty cool. That's a new feature on the training mode, and that must have just came down through the patch there yesterday or the day before. Oh, I think it was the night before. When I got home, I noticed the new patch. So anyway, okay, so that's that. Let's see. I want to record, see, jumping medium punch. So we'll do it neutral, and then we'll do it jumping forward. Oh, I gotta make sure though that I do the timing right. Yeah, I don't want her doing it before she could actually hit me. There we go. Okay, now let's restart, and then we'll turn her on. So we'll do the crystal ball first. Again, that was, what did I just say, 8 frame? Yeah, 8 frames. That's assuming she's already in the air. When she actually does the attack, it's 8 frames, but let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, that's a good medium, decent range, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so how can we counter this? Well, a lot of ways we counter it, right? Because they're in the air. That's the thing about jumping attacks. It doesn't really. All it really matters is that they catch you unawares when they actually do the jump attack in the first place. Because if you're jumping in the air, you're already exposing yourself anyway. So you're gonna have to, do it when your opponent isn't looking, so to speak. Well, yeah, we can counter with quite a bit here. It might be good just to block and then counter hit her. But most normals, but again, the standing light punch is a good normal to get them out of the air usually. Now this is why, as opposed to the neutral, I would actually rather see the forward jump, because this is more practical. Not that they won't do the other one, but this is what you're going to be seeing the most, is a forward jump with a attack. So I deliberately had her set up to kind of do this as she was coming down towards the ground. So her attack is almost kind of delayed in this scenario. It's easy for me to counter her, because at this point it's almost like she's just jumping. So, and that's all she's doing anyway, so of course I can counter her, because she's not doing anything. Right? But we know though for Zangief that's one of his best anti-airs is the standing light punch. The only exception would be in cases where the attack is just so long ranged that Zangief can't reach his opponent. So yeah, so the takeaway there is she's got fairly good range on that. Nothing like too crazy that we're gonna have to worry too much about. It's just a medium attack. It doesn't have crazy range, but the startup is fairly quick, so You probably see it from time to time being thrown out there, but it looks like you can counter it. The standing light punch is still going to be a good option for the most part. Also, you know, of course, if you catch her preemptively jumping, you can hit her with the standing strong kick. I think we can actually just have her do the jump itself. Let's see if we time it. Just as she's going to jump, we kick her. You know, that works fine. So that's a good possibility too. But standing light punch is always good, generally speaking, unless that person is using a really long ranged attack. Maybe when we get to the next video, we start doing we do the strong attack. The next video would be the jumping hard punch. We'll see what happens as far as that goes. Okay, so let's see. That's enough on the normal. Let's do her. Let's have her throw away the crystal ball, and we will do her jumping attacks without anything. And her range is, again, not good because she doesn't have the crystal ball. She's just barehanded, so her range is pretty minimal, like it would normally be. Okay, how about the jump in? Now let's say I was far away. How much range she getting? Very little, you know. I mean, the range is okay. I guess it's not bad. I guess for no weapon, she does lean forward a bit and stretches her arm out, so that's not bad. Not bad range. And the startup frame is only 6 when she's actually in the air and without the crystal ball. So that's not a bad option. You could, but again, you can just counter that with the standing light punch. You can get her with a standing hard kick if you do it early enough. If you know the jump is coming, you can just throw it out there ahead of time so they jump right into it. But the standing light punch is a great counter. Again, you know, depending on when she actually tried to do her attack. But it looks like, see how she's trying to do it up there in the middle of the air, and I'm hitting her anyway. So yeah. So if she does a medium punch, she's not going to be able to break our standing light punch. Okay, cool. Well, that's really it, guys. I don't have a lot to really say about this. I could go on further, but I think that's a fairly good assessment of this jumping medium punch. So basically, again, with the crystal ball, she has more range, a little bit slower. Without the crystal ball, you're a little bit safer to not only anti-air her, but pressure her after she lands. So. Cool. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, and I'll have the next video up coming soon.